welcome you to my yoga channel, that is Sant Yoga. In this channel, we will learn and see how yoga can be useful for our life. योग का हमारी ज़िंदगी में क्या महत्व हो सकता है और ये हमारी ज़िंदगी को कैसे अच्छा बना सकता है। ये सब चीज़ें हम इस चैनल में देखेंगे, जिसका कि नाम है Sant Yoga. And please understand, whatever knowledge I am sharing in this channel is my understanding about the yoga, about the overall what I experience in my life. So that is what we will be talking about. So let us together work and improve our lifestyle. Let us continue. Let us see the feedback I received in my first video, that is previous video. Thank you, Alexander, for your encouraging feedback. Also, I went to Dr. Ethan's YouTube channel and it was very good. Thank you for your encouraging feedback, and I will continue to improve. The next feedback is from VVS Sydney about the very good initiative, and also suggestion to have a separate video for Hindi and English language. Thank you for your suggestion, VVS Sydney. And now I am making separate video in Hindi as well as in English. Okay. And also about your request for the video on anxiety management, I am working on this video. Soon it will be online. Thank you for your feedback. One of the feedback I received from Kavita S. She is my student in yoga, online yoga class. So thank you for your feedback, Kavita. I will continue to make good video. Thank you. Now let us see some of the recap from my previous video. So wherein I was talking about the what is my vision. So vision is fitness and holistic lifestyle. This we will achieve by our process and system what will follow, that is how to improve our fitness and lifestyle. So we will focus on our body, mind and soul, and also we will share our experience. If any issue, any problem we have, so we'll share and we will get the guidance from each other so that all of us can improve together and we can make our life better. And as I said, one of the major focus of yoga is self-actualization, wherein we are able to achieve our maximum potential. So with yogic practices, we'll improve our performance and we'll improve our potential. And the last one is spiritual upliftment, wherein we will be seeing a situation wherein we are in union with the world around us, and at the highest stage we will see our union with the Param Brahma, that is God. In my previous video about the 8th stage of Ashtanga Yoga, the Patanjali Rishi has established. So now we will be one by one we'll focusing on these things. So in my current video, this video, I will be focusing on the Yama. Okay, so let's continue. In Yama, as we understand, this is external discipline. When we are dealing with the thing which is external to us, how we should behave, what should be our response, what should be our character while dealing such situation which is external to us. So all those things are part of the Yama. And Yama having 5 parts. Okay. The first part is Ahimsa, means non-violence, means not harming anyone even by thought or by action or by speech. It means if we are thinking something wrong about somebody, then that is also ahimsa. And if we are speaking something wrong about somebody, then also it is violence. So non-violence means it is we should not think wrong about anybody, we should not take action, we should not be doing the violence, neither we should speak something wrong about somebody, because that is also part of violence. And one of the famous slok about ahimsa is ahimsa parmo dharma, dharma hinsa tathaivacha. The meaning of this slok is non-violence is ultimate dharma. Ultimate dharma means responsibility, duty. But the second part is so too is violence in service of dharma. It means if we are doing violence in service of dharma, that is also called as non-violence. It means whether we are doing violence to save the dharma, then that is ahimsa, that is non-violence. Is satya, means truthfulness, non-falsehood by speech, action or behavior. Okay, so satya means what? There is one famous slok, ekam sat vipra bahuda badanti. The meaning of this slok is truth is one, whom the Sega call by various names. It means truth is absolute. Okay, many people will call by different name, but truth is absolute. So there is one big confusion about the truth and perspective. As you can see in the example, if we see from right side, then the number in the black color is 6, and if you see from the left side, then it has become 9. Both are correct here, but this is not mean that both are telling the truth. This is basically they are telling their perspective. Okay, so satya is different and perspective is different. So satya means it is absolute truth. Nobody can question that truth by speech, action and behavior. Okay. Yama is aste. This is one of the very basic thing, that not stealing, theft of any hard material or also software idea. It means we should not do the stealing of any money, wealth, property of others, or also we should not do the stealing of somebody's soft thing like their idea, their property, their intellectual property, their copyright, all those things. So not stealing is aste. Yama is brahmacharya, means chastity, maintaining the bachelorhood, not involved in sensual pleasure. So being not married, not involved in any of the sensual pleasure related things. So this should happen with mansa, vacha and karmana. Mansa means even in our mind also we should not think about the something about sensual pleasure. We should not speak about those things, and also we should not take any action. So that is what is the brahmacharya. And last fifth part of yama is aparigraha, means not being greedy, non-possessiveness of excesses. It means we should not keep the things which is not necessary for us. Okay, we should not become greedy. We should keep the things which is necessary for us. Okay, as we know, there is one famous statement: Mother Earth can fulfill our need, but not our greed. Okay, so currently our world is facing many problems. It is because of our greed. We are keeping many things which is not necessary for us. Okay, so this creates many problem in our society, in our system, in our earth. So for example, global warming is because of our greed. Many of our problem is we created because of our greed. So aparigrah talks about the things we should keep only which is needed, and this is more than 2000 years thought, when our forefathers were thinking that how to keep our earth safe and sustainable. So these five parts are there in the yama: ahimsa, satya, asteya, brahmacharya, and aparigrah. With this, the yama part of Ashtanga Yoga is over. Now, in my next video or maybe upcoming video, I will be focusing on niyama. We are at the end of our this video. Thank you all for being with me for a long time. I'm very much happy, and thank you to all of you that you had given a very good response to my first video about the yoga. Thank you. Please keep with me, and please give your feedback. If you want that I should make video on some topic or some issue, please write in the comment section. Or if you wanted to discuss or share some problem which you are facing and you want some solution or discuss those things either in public or in the private, please comment or please reach me through the comment section. Also, if you want, you can give me a message. I will reach to you. And with this, thank you. And if you like this video, please give your valuable feedback which will help to improve me further. And as always, please share, subscribe, and with your family and friend so that all can get the benefit of yoga. Thank you, namaste, and pranam.